beings. I'm so excited to be here with you. I love spending time with you, and I'm so excited that every day I get to be part of your classroom. Yesterday was a really big day. It was inauguration day. And I don't know if you had an opportunity with your mommy or daddies, or maybe with your teacher to watch part of the inauguration. And what that means is that now we have a new president that started. He made an oath to protect us and to serve us for 4 years. And it's President Joseph Biden. And we also have an awesome VP, and it's our first woman vice president, and it is Vice President Kamala Harris. And we are so excited that they're both part of that. Yesterday, there was a great day, and there was a lot of different speeches. And one that really stood out was by this girl named Amanda Gorman. And she read a poem that was really beautiful that I'm going to share part of it with you today. What I loved about her is that she reminded me, I read a little bit about her, and she said when she was a little girl that she always felt like she was weird, and she was okay with being weird. And that being weird is actually what helped her grow into being a great poet. And I really love that, because this week is no name calling week. And really, what we want to do is we want to embrace love. We want to embrace weirdness or quirkiness or being different. That's okay. And I want everyone here to say, that's okay if I am, and that's okay if my friends are. And we're going to make sure that we always spread a message of love to each other, of kindness to each other, because that's how we want to be, a person of love and kindness to every single person, regardless if there's something maybe different or quirky or weird about them. That is completely fine. We embrace that. I'm going to share a part of her speech with you right now. So I'm going to share about 2 minutes. I'm going to stop it, and I'm going to share about the last part of it, okay?
President, Dr. Biden, Madam Vice President, Mr. Emhoff, Americans, and the world. When day comes, we ask ourselves, where can we find light in this never-ending shade? The loss we carry, a sea we must wade. We've braved the belly of the beast. We've learned that quiet isn't always peace, and the norms and notions of what just isn't always just is. And yet the dawn is ours before we knew it. Somehow we do it. Somehow we've weathered and witnessed a nation that isn't broken, but simply unfinished. We, the successors of a country and a time where a skinny Black girl descended from slaves and raised by a single mother can dream of becoming president, only to find herself reciting for one. And yes, we are far from polished, far from pristine, but that doesn't mean we are striving to form a union that is perfect. We are striving to forge our union with purpose, to compose a country committed to all cultures, colors, characters, and conditions of man. And so we lift our gazes not to what stands between us, but what stands before us. We close the divide because we know to put our future first, we must first put our differences aside. We lay down our arms so we can reach out our arms to one another. We seek harm to none and harmony for all. Let the globe, if nothing else, say this is true. That even as we grieved, we grew, that even as we hurt, we hoped, that even as we tired, we tried, that we'll forever be tied together, victorious, not because we will never again know defeat, but because we will never again sow division.
Beautiful. I'm going to fast forward it to you, for you, 4:30. There we go.
Birthright. So let us leave behind a country better than the one we were left. With every breath from my bronze-pounded chest, we will raise this wounded world into a wondrous one. We will rise from the gold-limbed hills of the West. We will rise from the windswept Northeast, where our forefathers first realized revolution. We will rise from the lake-rimmed cities of the Midwestern states. We will rise from the sun-baked South. We will rebuild, reconcile, and recover in every known nook of our nation, in every corner called our country. Our people, diverse and beautiful, will emerge battered and beautiful. When day comes, we step out of the shade, aflame and unafraid. The new dawn blooms as we free it. For there is always light if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it.
How beautiful was that? And how beautiful is she? She's only 22 years old, the youngest person to ever recite a poem in an inauguration. I'm so proud of her. And she reminded me a lot of all of you, all of our amazing students. That can be you, president, or reciting at the inauguration. Like, how amazing would that be? And what she said at the end is really, really what touched my heart. She said, there is always light if only we were brave enough to see it. If only we were brave enough to be it. Make sure that you're always that light for yourself and that light for others. Have an awesome day.